Okay, it's actually been way too long. I need to figure out how to fit everything into a video, or I'm just gonna forget everything that happened. Okay, so 8 months ago? Wait, it's October, right? It's October? October's the 10th! Oh my god, wait. For 10 months, apparently, oh my god, I'm old. For 10 months, I've had Minecraft downloaded, and for the most part, all I've been doing, actually, yeah, for the most part, all I've been doing is just speedrunning. 10 months ago, I actually got, like, Minecraft for the very first time after... Actually, no, a little bit further back, I, like, got a PC, and a few weeks later, I had to, like, beg my parents, literally, to give me Minecraft. I said I would pay for it, I said I would, yeah, that's all I said. I said I would pay for it. And they approved it. So I got Minecraft, and I knew the moment I got the game, the first thing I wanted to do was to learn how to speedrun. So the first thing I did when I got the game was completely avoid any and every way to learn how to speedrun. It's kind of stupid. The first goal I had after getting Minecraft is hold on, I know this is gonna sound crazy. The first goal I had was to beat Minecraft in 1.16.1, the fastest version of Minecraft currently, in under an hour without learning anything. Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head. It actually took me 3 solid months to get even close to that. I believe I entered the end 3 times in the, like, 1,600, 800 seeds I reset. And the first time I entered, I had no bow, no beds, not even food. I set my spawn in the portal room. Wait, no, I placed my bed in the portal room. And then after I inevitably died in the end dimension, I respawned back at world spawn because I didn't click the bed. The second time, I didn't have a bow again. But I did have bids. I knew you could, like, kill the dragon with, like, 5 or 6 bids. But for a new player, dude, that's practically impossible. The Minecraft experience, like, quote unquote, that I had up until that point was from YouTube videos. And I've seen, like, a few speedrunning videos from world records and stuff. What they would do is, like, place obsidian next to the end fountain, and then detonate bids. That's as far as my knowledge goes at that time. I'm pretty sure my bid just broke 3 times, the 3 times I tried it. And then my timer went over an hour, so I just decided to reset. Yeah, speedrunner resilience right there. And the third time, I finally entered with a bow and actually managed to finish off the dragon in, like, what, sub 50, I believe? Which is, in the grand scheme of things, pretty impressive, but the only thing I knew about speedrunning was E-raying, because it was really simple. You just look at the number at the top left of your screen, and then decrease your FOV to 30. I didn't know how to find the fortress, but I literally just pearled a random direction, landed in a Soul Sand Valley, right next to the spawner. So, yeah, count my lucky stars, I guess. It took me sub 50 minutes, I believe it was like 46 minutes or something. But I did it, and then I could finally start actually learning to speedrun. 3 months after telling myself, you know what, I want to learn how to speedrun. It's just so optimal. By the way, I actually did go to a bastion in my first ever run, and it was this bastion called Treasure. I knew it sort of because it was in the world record, drip 701, and it was, like, pretty easy to find the backup gold, like the bottom treasure blocks. I didn't even know there was a magma cube spawner there. I'm pretty sure I just pulled random directions and I just stumbled upon the fort. Then after that, I just started cranking, trying to learn everything about speedrunning all at once. The first thing I tackled was bastions, and I'm pretty sure I watched, like, RecRap's videos, K4's videos, and MCSR Wiki's videos, which were all just really helpful. But because I'm so bad, I just keep dying. One thing I'm happy that I did during the 3-month grueling grind of trying to get a sub hour without learning anything was that the fact that I was able to master hotkeys, sort of. And I got used to that pretty well. One thing I'm glad I changed though was having my sprint key on R, dude. That was actually so abysmal. After learning bastions, I practiced one cycling, which I didn't really get at first. The thing I did to practice one cycling was the thing I did to practice bastions. I literally went to the newest versions and used the /place command because I didn't know there was a bastion practice map. I, like, /placed bastions all over the place and then went to the video timestamps trying to go to the specific bastion, trying to identify it. It was just so scuffed. The first few months of my speedrunning journey, it makes no sense. It was fun, to be fair. I managed to flush out like a decent amount of routes. I knew how to route treasure finally, like fully route treasure. I knew how to route bridge. I knew how to route housing. I had trouble with stables though because, well, that's just so many ways it can generate. It's just painful to memorize all of them. I'm pretty sure I just memorized the good gaps of stables and then just called it a day. And I also learned how to use Ninja BrainBot, which is this thing. I didn't know how to use Bodai yet because I listened to 2 minutes about the Bodai tutorial and then just my brain just blew a circuit. So I stuck with having to throw 2 eyes for quite a bit of time. And after learning those two, I just kept on doing RSG runs. Basically, I haven't gotten ranked yet because, to put it as straightforward as possible, I was being a coward. Ranked was just so terrifying to me because, I don't know, everybody that played ranked just looked so good. But then after like blindly looking around YouTube, watching a few runs here and there, I realized ranked, the bar isn't really set too high. Anyone in any skill level can just download ranked and just learn to get better. I think... Okay, this is a little bit toxic of me, but I think the thing that got me into ranked is seeing like a 30-minute run and thinking, oh yeah, I could do better than that. Then I installed ranked. I can remember my first few games of ranked. It was actually abysmal. My hands were shaking. I was so nervous for some reason. I played so bad. I didn't know any of the seed types. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Dude, it was just so chalked. I ended up somewhere in like low iron 1. No wait, high iron 1. Iron 1? No, iron 3. After getting ranked, the thing I focused on a lot more was, instead of tutorials, I just watched a lot of other people play ranks. That's like around the time where I discovered playoffs. I binged the entire series. From season 1 all the way up until the current season, I've watched it all. And dude, I learned so much from it. I also learned a lot from like clip channels, especially HBG highlights. And eventually I got into gold, crawled my way to gold 2, gold 3. And I was on the final stretch to Emerald. Oh my god, I still remember how bad it felt hitting Emerald. I thought Emerald would be such a nice milestone, you know? Like after months and months of just grinding rank, I finally get that green stone as a rank. But it just didn't feel good at all because every match I won up until Emerald was just forfeit, 20 minutes forfeit. It was actually so bad. It just felt so fraudulent. I even said that, I'm pretty sure. Like right after getting Emerald, after dying 5 times in a seed. But after getting into Emerald, I finally like stopped procrastinating and started to learn one last thing about speedrunning. Actually 2 more major things about speedrunning. The first one being Bodai, which took me 3 hours to set up, and it still doesn't work. I still miss. I think that's my fault at this point, but it was actually so frustrating having Bodai miss the first few times. I'm pretty sure I gave up at one point and just went back to throwing 2 eyes. And the second thing I learned was zero cycles, which to this day I still think is actually just the coolest thing you can learn while speedrunning. Like killing the dragon in the air without it even like coming down, without even destroying the crystals. It just looks so cool. I kid you not, I literally sat in front of my PC for 9 hours straight. I didn't play any rank. I just sat on my table. Sat on my chair, played zero map for I literally saw the timer go from 0 hours to 9 hours. But it wasn't until like 2 weeks later before I finally hit it in a real run. And dude, it felt so good. It was just so nice finally pulling off a strat that I practiced for so long in an actual run. And I actually won from it. Like, I remember clearly what happened. I killed the dragon, prayed to God that it was enough, and then as the dragon was dying, I saw my opponent get free at the end, and I actually just threw my headset, I swear. I was just so hyped. And then right after getting into Emerald, I'm pretty sure I just dropped straight back into Iron or something. I don't know, it was pretty bad. And I did fluctuate like up and down a bit more. I hit like Emerald 2, went back to gold, hit Emerald again, and then the season ended. And then season 9 started, and I actually had a decent grasp of pretty much every stables route. I knew lava housing. That's like my biggest accomplishment in Bastion routes. I knew lava housing. In season 9 of NCSR, I actually played against so many people that I looked up against. The first person I played was Frizz Clips. I'm pretty sure I lost though. Just like my first few games of ranked ever, I was just shaking all over the place. Nerves rarely get to me. I don't know why. That's like a debuff that I have permanently. If I ever get nervous, it's like minus 50% of my skill. I played against... Let me think about them. I've played against Fanique, I've played against Pound Cake, I've played against Purpled, I've played against the Rapture. I think that's all, actually. It was just so fun playing against other people that like I looked up to at one point and then thinking, oh my god, wait, I have a chance to win. I'm gonna be honest, if they ever like queue against me, I think I'm just no more than a nuisance.
Oh, it's this guy again. Fuck.
But it's like fun for me. I don't know, maybe I'm just like a selfish prick. And a few months ago, dude, I thought my Emerald peak was fraudulent. I thought it was like getting into Emerald with the most Mickey Mouse Looney Tunes, all luck no skill BS ever. But then I hit Diamond with a 16-minute average. People in Diamond average like 12, 13-minute completions. And I snuck in with a 16-minute. It felt so wrong. And right after hitting Diamond, as expected, I just pummeled straight down. I'm definitely not done with speedrunning yet. I'm hoping, I swear to god, if Netherite is fraudulent as well, I'm quitting. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get to Netherite though. Well, not that I'm good enough for it, but I will keep trying until I'm good enough for it. Dude, this has been actually the most fun, like, video game experience I've ever had in my life. Well, to be fair, I've only played 1, 2, 3, 4... Was it 5 games? Wait. Call of Duty, Arena Breakout, Minecraft... 3? Okay, sorry. Yeah, but Minecraft has been such a fun experience. I hope it will keep being that way.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to go through for my speedrunning experience. I don't really have much else to say. So what's going on in this run? My axe is on 0 durability. I am finding the portal room. I'm pretty sure I got a good spike. I'm surprised I didn't hear it. It's probably just down this way, right? Dude, I haven't watched this run back in a while. Diamonds. Doesn't matter. What am I looking for? I don't need that! Okay, sure. One eye... Do I send 0? I don't even remember. I'm playing against an EDCR skin. Oh, I didn't overlap my eat. Okay, well... Doesn't look like I'm sending 0. I am sending 0. Hello? I have nothing in my hotbar! Dude, what am I doing? Oh, so, yeah, yep, that's an optimal place to arrange your hotbar. I'm going for 95 offset, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, barely in time for 95. Do I have a bow? Oh, I do. Okay, terrible damage. Oh, yep, no, it's chill. I've had better zeros in my time, trust me, I think. Probably. No, surely. Like, I can't even be sure. That might be one of my better zeros, I'm gonna be honest. Well, yeah, that's about it from me. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Please go down, go down, go down, go down! Dude, that's my first successful 0. There's no way I lose because of a bad punch. Because of a good punch. Please, 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 please. First successful 0! No, that's just... I just don't deserve that. Why do I heal a child? Why do I heal a child? Why do I heal a child? Are they cramming? There's no way. No, that's a child, like... Can you relax, 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 guys? Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is perfect, actually. Yeah, welcome to the stream, I guess. This is a joke. This is a practical joke. No.